Now, I say this with the utmost, however you want to interpret, but where the fuck is Kamala? Yep, y'all know. Y'all remember her, right? The woman that y'all told me that I was supposed to, like, vote for that didn't make me feel any kind of hope. Where is she at right now for the millions of people who did vote for her? Regardless of my feelings, regardless of how I feel. Where the fuck is Kamala? I guess she's just going to disappear into obscurity, right? Go back to being a governor or whatever the fuck, and just leave the people that she did manage to give hope somehow to fend for themselves. It's just us screaming at the government, begging them to hear us, while they obviously ignore us and make every deal that isn't in our interest. Where the fuck? Like, I've seen Tim Waltz, I've seen Jasmine Crockett, I've seen a couple of different people whose names I don't know, but that are talking that shit. Kamala rode out TikTok through her whole entire campaign. Where was she for the TikTok ban? Why isn't she the one who made the deal? Where's Kamala?
And can y'all stop making videos talking about where's Kamala? She's at home with her kids and her husband with her feet kicked up drinking ice cold lemonade while her husband grills her a salmon fillet. And what's crazy about this whole thing is I know why y'all are saying this. Y'all trying to compare it to how we say, oh, where's Jill Stein now? Where's Maya? It's not the same. And this is not the gotcha that you thought it was. Jill and Maya were actively telling you not to vote for Kamala Harris. So my question to you is, why do you want to know where Kamala Harris is if y'all were the people who did not vote for her? You did not want her in office. You did not want her policies or anything that she had going on. So why are you concerned about where she is right now? And I mean, this is a genuine question. What exactly do you want Kamala Harris to do? She's no longer in office. She's no longer the vice president. She's not the president. She is no part of the administration at all. So what y'all want to do, like do a pop-up and be like, hey y'all, I'm doing good, just checking in on how y'all doing. Like, what exactly do you expect her to be doing at this point? It doesn't really make any sense to ask where she is.
Hello everybody, welcome back. And if this is your first time here, you picked a good one to start with because we break down the trending stories, the heated debates, and all the reactions people can't stop talking about. So if that sounds like your vibe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now, today's topic, well, this one had people going back and forth. A TikToker made a video asking, where's Kamala? And let's just say folks were not amused. Some were calling him out saying, why are you even bringing her up? Others were saying he's looking for someone to blame. So before I break it all down, let's take a look at some of the clips. Then I'll be back and we can have this conversation.
Where's Kamala Harris? Minding her goddamn business. Go on, girl. I don't know why it's a topic of conversation for y'all to be asking where Kamala Harris at. She's minding her business. The woman of God was right there in y'all goddamn face and y'all still voted for a convicted felon. Kamala, auntie, go on as many vacations as you want to. Girl, go. Oh, just go on cruise lines and don't get on no plane because they falling out the sky. But go live your best life, honey. Go. Call me. My number is 803. Take me with you. Auntie done been in the games, her and Dougie. They out here at museums. They out here at plays and ballets and all kind of stuff. You and Dougie deserve to have a good time. Listen, you ran a flawless campaign, Sugarfoot, and they still voted for a conviction. Don't you let these fools lure you back in because now they miserable. We tried to tell them all hell was going to break loose if Donnie got back in the house, and they still did it. So you go take your time and have a good time. There you go. Talking about where Kamala Harris at. Minding her business. You wouldn't be asking that stupid question if you voted the right way. She would have been right there in Pennsylvania Avenue doing the good work for the people of the country. Not sitting there going to football games and in the Super Bowl wasting millions of dollars because you got to have security to surround her. Not going to the doggone NASCAR race and putting the motorcade on the stupid track. Not playing golf every goddamn day. Eggs would have been $2.99, not $75, $89. Doggone it. Where's Kamala? Where was your vote? Where y'all go. One more thing before I go back to work. Lil Donnie. Donnie, get your tail back in the White House and do some work. You ain't did nothing since you been there. You ain't did nothing but...
Hey, Caillou, we need to talk. Everybody that voted for her did so because they believed in her. And the way that you talking means that you didn't vote for her. So why are you asking her for help? No, really. Let me ask you a couple questions. Why do you care where she's at right now? Matter of fact, she's at home doing what she needs to do. Being the senator, governor, whatever the hell she wants to do is what she needs to do right now. She's not the woman in office, as you so handsomely put it. She is not the commander-in-chief. She is not who a good portion of y'all have been screaming at the top of their lungs, bring us Donald Trump. Kamala Harris is exactly where the hell she needs to be, at home with her family or doing whatever she wants to do. She doesn't have to help this country right now. She tried. She did everything that she possibly could to win. She lost. She took her L like a fucking champ and she walked away. And now that this country is in shambles and we all running around like chickens with the head cut off, you want to go ahead and try to put dirt on her name? Like, let's be real. What in the is she supposed to do? Like, no, please, educate me so that I know what a person who is not the commander-in-chief can do when there is a commander-in-chief. Like, please, break that down for me. Because if there is something that she can do, please inform us. Let us know so that we can ask her to do that. And if at her own discretion, if she wants to, maybe she will.
I beg it's your finest party? What? Talk to me like I'm 5, because y'all want this lady to show up and do the job that she was not hired for? Are y'all okay? Like, seriously, as a society of people, are you okay? And then he goes on to mention persons like Jasmine Crockett. Love her. Love the work that she's doing. But do you hear the words that I'm saying? The work that she's doing for the job that she's paid to do. Remember, Kamala was not voted in as president. So why should she be doing presidential things? That is not her job. She's not a Senate. She's not in the House of Representatives. That lady is at home with her family, doing what she needs to do, which is rest. Y'all didn't want her. She's not here. So now you must deal with the consequences of what we currently have in action. Okay?
And for those of you asking where Kamala is, she's chilling. Don't ask her. She's doing just what she should do. Have you ever fought a war? Have you ever been in any type of combat? Do you understand that once you are in a war, that you need to have time to debrief? That black woman / Indian woman was in a war. She was called everything but a child of God by whites and blacks and anybody in between. So no, right now, you have the president many of you voted for. So don't be asking where Kamala is. She's doing what she need to be doing, chilling. And hopefully somewhere with her feet up, getting her nails done, looking at the news saying, look at these idiots. I told them.
I keep hearing, where is Kamala Harris? Where is Kamala Harris? We ain't seen Kamala Harris. Where do y'all want Kamala Harris to be at? What do y'all want Kamala Harris to do right now? What do y'all want Kamala Harris to say right now? What kind of powers do Kamala Harris have that y'all think she have? She's not an elected official no more. She's not a senator. She's not the VP. She's not in the government. She's not in the House. Tell me, she told y'all for 2.5 months straight what she was going to do for America and what Donald Trump was going to do for America. And them pick Donald Trump. What do y'all want Kamala Harris to do? What you want her to say? Everything that y'all want her to say, she said it for 2.5 months straight.
You know what's really happening here? The people defending Kamala are frustrated because this conversation feels so predictable. The same folks asking, where's Kamala, are the ones who weren't listening when she was laying it all out. Like you remember, back when she was running, she told everyone what she stood for, and she said what she would do when she got into office, and more importantly, what the other side would do if they won as well. But you see, people brushed it off, and now fast forward, the country is in chaos, and things like policies are shifting, and suddenly folks want to check on Kamala. And at this point, her supporters are looking at these complaints like, oh, so now you're paying attention. And they're actually not mad just for the sake of it. They're annoyed because this didn't just have to be a surprise. The signs were there. She literally told you all what would happen. And now that people are feeling the consequences, they're scrambling for answers. The irony is very loud. But let's also be real about something else. Kamala is not in office. And she's not making the decisions right now. So when people ask, where is she? The answer is simple. She's living her life. What do you expect her to do? Drop a press conference from her living room? And honestly speaking, this whole conversation just feels like people are looking for someone or anyone to pin this on instead of admitting they got it all wrong. So after all this, let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more trending stories like this. See you in the next one. Bye.